Tested.
Hi, I'm Will from Tested.
Norm from Tested.
Norm, we went to see Harold and Kumar.
Why?
3D Christmas this
Oh,
weekend.
mistakes were
That
made.
movie was super awesome. Everything kept coming right at us. And you got to wear some classic Real D 3D glasses.
Yeah, these are free. They only cost $3 surcharge.
Hey, you look like Buddy Holly, kind of.
Kind of, not really at all.
I, on the other hand, brought some sweet third-party aftermarket theater lenses.
That's what we tested.
Yeah.
That's why we went to watch Harold and Kumar.
These are the Oakley HDO 3D glasses. They are traditional Gascan frames with a polycarbonate lens. Each lens is radial polarized in a way that works with Real D 3D cinemas.
So you're saying that instead of paying just the $3 surcharge for disposable 3D glasses, recyclable ones even, you brought your own 3D glasses to the theater. You were that guy.
Well, they sent them to me. I didn't buy them.
That guy.
$120.
What?
Yeah. So they're $120. They're the Gascan frames. It's a traditional Oakley frame style.
Do they work as sunglasses?
No, they are, because working as sunglasses and working in the theater are diametrically opposed to each other.
Okay.
Because you want to bring the most light possible in the theater and block as much light out as possible in the outside. So yeah, they are not quite entirely, but almost useless as sunglasses.
So walking out of the theater, you had to take off one pair of Oakley sunglasses and put on another pair.
I didn't have another pair of Oakley sunglasses, but I left these on.
Wow.
Because I didn't want people to think I brought my
They're
own
indoor
pair of
sunglasses.
glasses.
Finally, you can wear sunglasses or glasses indoors.
I can only see one of your eyes right now.
Yeah, because
wow, we got cross polarization.
And not be that guy, but you are that guy. And they're stylish and white.
Would you describe these as dope or superfly?
Neither.
Do I look like
of
a
those
dope?
things. Dopey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're reasonably comfortable. They worked just like the normal theater glasses.
Do they fit over regular glasses?
Let's test that out right now.
Okay.
They do come in a fashionable bag. It's microfiber.
Nope.
They do
at
not
all.
fit over regular glasses.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a knock. They're $120.
You can also use them at home with passive 3D TVs.
Depends on the passive 3D TVs.
Must
They
be
don't have
radio polarized.
They don't have a compatibility list, so if your glasses if your TV will work with Real D 3D glasses, it'll work. If they don't, then you spend $120 on the worst pair of sunglasses ever. So I switched back and forth between these and the Real D 3D glasses. The one thing I did notice is that because I had the handy wiping bag and the glasses are
really
made of
close to your
polycarbonate,
eye.
you need to lower them down to your nose a little
They
bit.
get really close to my eye.
Did you know that Oakley has a patented 3-point connection system with your ears and your nose? That's point 1, point 2, point 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
I didn't
touching
think
all three
you
of
had to-
those points.
I thought glasses had always done that, but what do I know? They work just the same as the other ones. The one thing I did notice is if you get a fingerprint on the Real D 3D glasses, I don't know if you've ever done this in a 3D movie, but once you smudge that, pretty much the movie's ruined. Because all I'm going to see is the fingerprint smudge, and because they're cheap plastic lenses, like cellophane lenses, you can't really clean them. With these, they're polycarb or whatever Oakley lenses are normally made of. They're a special mix of plastics and scratch-free materials. You can wipe it off with a normal wiping cloth, or probably even your t-shirt if you don't care about them that much.
All right.
I do not recommend these products. I pretty much cannot recommend this product as hard as I've ever not recommended anything. I think that, well, you've seen the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
it's
the
not
picture.
good. They work exactly as advertised. You should not spend $120 on a pair of not disposable 3D
You could watch
movie
10
glasses.
movies with that. 10 extra movies.
Well, the other thing is it's unclear whether they even work with all passive 3D glasses. So XD is another one of the 3D 3D theater technologies out there. I didn't get a chance to test with that because nothing's been in 3D in one of those theaters since we got these. Don't buy this. For Tested, I'm Will.
I'm Norm.
See you guys next time.
Bye.